Hi, my name is Heather Carr, and I'm going to be showing you how to do a fishtail braid using 2 strands. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a fishtail braid with 2 strands. I pulled all the hair to one side. You can put this in pigtails or whichever way you want to do it. But I'm just putting it for one side so you kind of get it from a do-it-yourself point of view instead of a hairdresser's point of view. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the hair and you're going to go in half so you have 2 separate sections. You want the separate sections to be somewhat even here. Now, you're going to be using your thumbs or your index fingers a lot on this. You're going to be taking a strand, and the smaller strand that you take, the more defined it's going to be for the fishtail braid. You're going to take a small strand from the right side, and you're going to switch it over to the left. You're going to kind of pull tight here. And so that becomes part of the strand on the left. Now, we're going to take the strand on the left, take a piece of hair, and we're going to pull it over to the right. And now that has become the right side section. So it should look like a crisscross like this. So now we're going to take another section. This is coming from the back. We're going to pull it over to the other section. We're going to separate them. We got that crisscross. Take a section right here. I'm going to pull it over to the other side. Now that has become that section. You're going to repeat this going all the way down, taking small strands and crisscrossing them over to create the fishtail braid. So again, from the left side, from the back, we're taking a piece and we're crossing it over. Pulling tight, grabbing the next piece coming from the back, we're going to cross it over. The smaller sections that you take from the pieces coming from the back, the more noticeable your fishtail braid is going to be. The bigger pieces, it could possibly look more like a regular braid if you take too big of strands. So make sure that when you're taking a strand from each side, that it's not too thick. My client here has a lot of hair, so it's a little bit easier to take bigger chunks. As you can see, it's starting to show the fishtail braid. You're just going to keep crossing these hairs over, going all the way down. Crossing over. If you are new at this as well, you can start by doing this with your hair wet, especially if you have a lot of layers in your hair. It might be a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the tape so you guys can see what it looks like. So here's the fishtail braid when it's done. All you do is just put a little rubber band in it and you have a fishtail braid for the day. If you want to have some fun with it, you can just texturize a little bit by pulling it apart. If you're going out for the night and you want a little bit of a low bun, you can always take this, pull it to the side, wrap it, and do a couple pins, and then you got a side bun. And depending on how much texture you put into it will depend on how big the bun is, if you wanted to. Other than that, you have your fishtail braid for the day. Thank you.